was from the South. And in the South, a long time ago, when people had to pick cotton in the fields, that's what all the young men and the young women did. And the old men who got bad backs, couldn't do that very well. So the old men got to take care of the kids. And there were stories they'd tell. And everybody always loved a good story. And so these old men from Africa would remember their stories back from the old country. But instead of telling about African animals, they tell about American animals, like rabbits. There are a lot of rabbits around this country. Sankers, you have a seat. And so what happened is that these stories got spread and spread and spread. And finally, they spread all through plantations in the South. Somebody got smart and tried to get them together and write a book about them, which they did. You can get it in the library today. And they named him Uncle Remus. Now, whether he lived or died, we don't know. But he was typical of the old men who would have told the stories. So we call them the Uncle Remus stories. And what makes them really, really fun is they're mostly about animals, but they're really about people, just like you and me. And there's one animal that gets a lot of stories told about him because he was pretty clever. Now, Aunt Susan knows in the South, they used to use, and our father and his family, big sister, little sister, sister and brother, sister Laura, brother Gibson, brother Kyle, brother Craig. That was very common, but the old men, they didn't always say brother quite right. So you hear those referred to as old Brer Rabbit. Old Brer Rabbit and brother Rabbit. And little Brer Rabbit got a lot of stories told about him. You know what that means?
Brains?
He got a brain, and he was mighty smart. So I'm going to tell you the most famous story that Brer Rabbit ever did. And it's about two of his nasty old enemies, and that's Brother Fox and Brother Bear. Because they didn't like Brer Rabbit. And they were always trying to catch him. So let me tell you about the one time they tried with the best trap they ever had. And those of you who heard the story, let me tell it. And this is often referred to as the tar baby. And it all started with Brer Fox and Brer Bear talking about that critter. Why, that old critter, he too sad, says Brer Fox. That old rabbit, he too bossy, says Brer Bear. Why, that old rabbit, why, he minded everybody's business but his own. Yeah, he minded everybody's business, that's the truth. So Brer Fox, he says, we're going to get that critter today, we're going to get him sure. Well, how are you going to do that, says old Brer Bear. He said, well, I got an idea. He said, we're going to get us a tar baby, and I'll tell you how it's going to work. So Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they go to an old sticky place in the forest, and they get some tar, and that black old nasty sticky stuff, they roll into a shape. What you doing? Says Brer Bear. He says, you ain't, you say. And he grabs a little bit of it, and he stick it on there, and by golly, it looks like the head. He says, see, now that's the head of the tar baby, and we going to catch Brer Rabbit, because he go, no, poop, says Brer Bear. You ain't going to catch nobody. Why, he don't look like no tar baby. He ain't got no eyes. Well, that's right, says Brer Fox, and he's kind of getting fed up with old Brer Bear. But Brer Bear got a nice shiny coat with two big old buttons. He grabbed them right off of that jacket, and he pops them in there for eyes on the tar baby. Well, now we're going to trick old Brer Rabbit, because we got that's the best looking tar baby in the whole world. Oh, pooh, said Brer Bear, you ain't going to fool nobody with that. Old Brer Rabbit, he's smart, right? He ain't got no mouth. Yeah, that's true, says Brer Fox, and he's getting money. Well, and he happens to see that Brer Bear is smoking on a corncob pipe, sticking right out of his mouth. He snatched it right out of his mouth. He broke it right in two. And the little end of the pipe he throws away, and the stem of the pipe puts there for the mouth on the tar baby. Now he got him eyes, and now he got him a mouth, and we gonna fool old Brer Rabbit too. Well, no, pooh. You ain't gonna fool him with that. Now, Brer Fox is about had it with this. I'm gonna tell you. What's wrong now? He said, we ain't got him no hair. Foxes have had about the last of it, so he take the whole tar baby and he punch old Brer Bear in the stomach with his head. And why? He rips all that head right off of Brer Bear and sticks to the head of the tar baby. Why, it's looking like a tar baby now. And even old Brer Bear, he ain't gonna say oh poo this time. Because he says, okay, it's the best looking tar baby in the whole world.